but how do you wear one? I don't think anybody really knows how to. We have them in our closets, but we don't use them because we don't know how. Stylist Darcy Camden is here to show us how to make it all work. And a scarf is so cool because in these times when maybe we're not buying a lot of new clothes, easy way to get a pop of color, change an outfit, right?
Absolutely. Wearing a scarf is one of the most inexpensive ways to completely change your entire look.
That was, of course, stylist Darcy Camden 16 years ago on New Day. Look at those bangs. She's been with New Day from the beginning. She actually started with scarves on the show, like you're seeing with Margaret. And 16 years later, we're talking prom. And few things scream Sweet 16, like going to prom. So many memories. But you don't go dress shopping without this lady. Insert Darcy without bangs.
Oh, thank you for finding that. That was
Yes.
like such a cool memory for me. I mean, that was a long time ago. I'm not embarrassed by that. I love that girl. I mean, who cares what she's even talking about? Look at her skin. I look so good.
You should never ever be. I'm so glad you said that because exactly like that girl would be so proud, and she was then and now, and how cool.
So cute. Shockingly unpolished for having already been on TV for 4 years before I started doing this show. But you know, what's also hilarious is that we were talking about scarves, and you and I talked about that like last week.
Oh, yes.
So we're still doing it.
Everything, all the trends, everything's coming back around.
Okay, but to prom.
I know, prom dress shopping. What is your approach this time?
Well, go in person. Go into the stores, see the dresses. It's really, really tempting to do all of this online. But I think it's really important to touch fabric, see the quality of detail, and it's really like an important moment for parents and kids to come together. And you know, this is usually like a team effort. Like we need parents to pay for it usually, and you know and everybody wants to feel pretty and good in what they wear to prom.
Yeah, and to leave happy and not have anyone upset.
And I didn't know what the trends are, because it's been a long time since I went to prom. This all day it's making me feel very old. But like I wanted to get out and see like what the trends are for all the kids this year, and I learned a lot, and I'm going to share it all with everybody today.
Okay, well we got to see these dresses. We're starting with trend number 1, vintage romance. We're going to see a pic. This is the inspo.
A lot of the trends for prom are really inspired by what we have just seen on all of the red carpets, like award season red carpet. And so vintage, and to kids these days, the 90s and the 2000s is considered vintage, but we're also going a layer back from that to like the 50s and 60s. So details like brocade, satin. It's a little bit more of like a modest silhouette, which some kids want and some parents want also. I read that yellow is the least selected color of dress.
What? I love yellow.
So if you are somebody who wants to have something different from everybody else, and I know a lot of schools have Instagrams where they're posting, everyone posts their dress so that nobody wears the same thing. If you want something really different, maybe think for yellow. And I'm going to have her turn around really quickly because I want to show a detail here that's a big trend. It's the lattice back. So not only is this a big trend, but this is a great way to get a really customized fit without needing alteration. So if you are getting your dress sort of last minute, then this is a really good way to do that without needing to send your dress to alts.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. And trend 2, princess moment. This was me.
A lot of girls want their dramatic princess moment, looking at people on the red carpet. This is the big dress. This is the tulle. This is the detail. And we found it. We've got
gorgeous.
It's floral applique, so it's sort of like a 3D floral. We'll have a link to all of these dresses, but I want everyone to just know in general trend. I could have picked of a dozen different dresses that were sort of similar to this. We did put this with a cute sneaker though, so
Comfy.
I think kids these days are a little smarter than maybe I was when we tried to always wear heels. But I think this is a really cute way to like wear a little sneaker, especially if your dress covers the shoe anyway. Like why suffer?
So stunning, so smart. And we're moving to trend 3, intricate sweet sequins.
This was really big on the red carpet. There was a lot lot of sort of minimalist silhouette, but the detail was the sequin and the beading, and you hear celebrities on the red carpet talk about how something took months and months to make by hand. I think you really can achieve that look. Beading, really a big trend. Sequin, sparkle.
Love this.
This is it's so pretty under the lights. It's got such great
shimmer,
movement, really, really beautiful detail. A little peek behind the curtain here. We did have to clamp the back of her dress because it was a little bit. So just another really good reminder to parents and teens about going and trying things on in person. If she would have ordered this online, it arrives. It would need a little bit of alterations, and so an alteration like that, taking the sleeves up, really doable. Should cost you somewhere between maybe $20 and $30, and it would take probably about a week and a half to complete.
Thank you so much. All the models looking amazing. I want to get to our last two, trend 4, modern and minimal.
So this is a little bit the opposite of princess moment. It's really, really sleek. It's modern, and there's usually a little detail to make it feel special. But we all loved this dress so much.
Obsessed.
Backstage. Super, super comfortable, really danceable. We did start her in a high heel. All the girls agreed that they start in a high heel for pictures, and then they do sort of transition to either a sneaker or a sandal for dancing. But love this. Also, all of my dresses today are under $200.
Thank you so much.
We have
I love that. One more, new Hollywood Glam.
And this was the theme of the SAG Awards. Everyone on the red carpet doing a new take on old Hollywood glam. So this is satin bodice. I do have to call out the color green because I think it looks exquisite in photos. I tell this to people going to weddings also too, that green is sort of a universally beautiful color on everyone. It photographs so well. And this is comfortable. It's beautifully detailed. And I think that it's not something that you'd be embarrassed to see 20 years later.
Well, that's the thing. Some of my friends have kept their prom dresses because you can wear it 20 years later.
You can't really go wrong with something that's a solid color, satin, beautiful silhouette.
My sequins pink dress, yes.
That was a moment in time.
That was a moment in time. All of those beautiful. Thank you to all of our gorgeous models. Thank you to you for being a friend for New Day for so long.
16 years.
16 years, baby. Let's bring the bangs back.